Nick, how do you navigate the unique regulatory and innovation challenges within the Asian blockchain?
Right, wow, okay, that's a broad question, the Asian blockchain. Right, so I'll take a step back, if I may. So my company, Premier Chain, and is a blockchain consultancy. And I also am a director and a shareholder of another company called CLS Tech, which with CLS Tech we have been building a private public blockchain which enables land-based casino operators to interact with their players via stable tokens and stable coins, and also move their players online utilising single customer view. That's one thing. But the most important thing is that I've been working very, very heavily with PAGCOR, the regulator here in the Philippines, and also the operator in the Philippines. So my company has now become fully certified and accredited by PAGCOR to deliver these stable token sort of solutions to PAGCOR itself and also other integrated resorts here in the Philippines.
So what blockchain use cases do you see gaining the most traction in Asia, and how do you think that the companies should capitalize on the opportunities?
Right, I think sort of a lot of the blockchain usage here in sort of Southeast Asia will come from the development or the use or the utilization of stable tokens and stable coins, because there's going to be quite a big sort of uptake in the adoption of stable coins. It depends which stable coins you're using, but there's been a lot of debate about businesses, organisations creating their own sort of stable token or stable coin within their own ecosystems. So you get more sort of like player loyalty, you get more community, and sort of using those buzzwords so you can reach out. And also there's a big push to attract the younger demographic into a physical location and also onto your online locations. As you've seen here in the Philippines, the uptake in online gameplay has gone through the roof. You know, how do we now encourage those younger players into a integrated resort? And through the adoption of stable tokens and tokenization and digital wallets, that's what you will be able to do.
Given the diverse ecosystem of Asia's blockchain,
Right.
how is Premier Chain tackling the scalability and interoperability when it comes to meeting the region's demands?
Right. Again, that's a very broad question. So, Premier Chain can basically just provide the consultancy services required by an operator that wants to explore how they would use a particular blockchain. Now, the interoperability between different blockchains, you're going to need to work and partner with somebody that's got that sort of integration layer that can plug in various other blockchains, and then you can use and pick and choose which blockchain you're using. As I said before, the blockchain that we use, which is one that we've built ourselves for this other company, CLS, doesn't have any coin attached to it. So it doesn't go under that regulatory inspection like SEC or FCA rules and regulations, because there's no fluctuation in coin. It's just a blockchain that is utilizing all the aspects or the beneficial aspects of, you know, immutability, time stamping, you know, accountability, you know, traceability, all those sexy things that blockchain offers to operators and to, you know, the finance community.
Okay. So I believe that you would like to say that global adoption of all of these factors would be vital. But what do you think are the biggest challenges when it comes to disruptions in the blockchain market? And
Well, you know, blockchain is a disruptive technology. It's a progressive technology. It is disruptive, but the disruption is going to come from, you know, new entrants into the marketplace. Now, we've looked at seeing how crypto casinos have like massively gained in popularity. We've looked at Telegram casinos gaining in, you know, popularity. So where I'm coming from, if the integrated resorts and the land-based operators don't adopt a true omni-channel solution that can bridge the gap from their online gameplay to their offline gameplay, then they're going to miss out, because they're going to see their revenues being cannibalized by the new entrants coming in that are going to tap into that younger demographic that's already digitized and using screens.
Got to adapt to the changes, right?
You most definitely have. Most definitely have.
So you definitely are an expert at that, Nick.
No, you've certainly got to adapt. And the thing is, a lot of these integrated resorts, they have an idea, they know they've got to do something, but they just don't know how to do it. Because the technology up until now hasn't actually allowed that sort of
education,
that sort of, like, I use the word omni-channel, that multi-channel approach, so that you can see your player both online and offline, and eventually in the metaverse.
All right. Thank you so much for that wonderful insight, Nick. Thank you.
You're more than welcome, and thank you.
Thank you.